This lesson with John was so much fun, and I know that there is so much that you can learn for your game. John was struggling with his driver, leaking it out to the right and lacking distance. We were able to change all that in just one lesson by using these 4 simple steps. At the end of the lesson, John was hitting driver straighter, further, and with more consistency.
There you go. There you go.
200 carry.
200 carry. That's what you got to do.
Fantastic.
The key for us really is just to try and bring those shots a little bit more,
Sure.
in towards the centre.
Yeah.
Our target is here.
Yeah.
Okay, pretty much in line with the mat.
Yeah.
When you make contact with the ball, your golf club is travelling over there.
Okay.
So if we get a golf club which is swinging out towards about 2 o'clock, what did you say when you walk in? Some of the shots you hit go straight towards 2 o'clock. You have too much tilt through the shoulders.
Yeah, I can see that
Okay.
one there, yeah.
And for you, the reason that's really important is because that makes good rotation very difficult.
Okay.
And so what happens from this shoulder position is that you don't turn your shoulders well enough.
No.
And they're too level.
Okay.
Which is all due to the starting position.
Okay.
And because of the way that you positioned your body, this way, the shoulders turn very much this way, and then you swing very much out to the right.
Okay.
What I'm really looking to do is change this number. This is your club path on the last shot, 6, but this is our average.
5 degrees to the right.
Right, and that's an average. So we're going to make this really exaggerated, but I like to make things really exaggerated when we're trying to sort of understand what we're doing. So the more that you tilt this way, okay, now you're not that bad, but you're getting close there. The way that you would naturally turn would be one like this.
Sure.
Okay, we can see the lead shoulder's much higher.
Yeah.
And what we always know is that when we're swinging a golf club, the lead shoulder ultimately needs to be lower.
Yeah.
Now, if we were to go perfectly level, okay, which is there,
Yeah.
that's going to make it much easier for that shoulder to go down.
Sure.
Okay, straight away we can see the different tilt in there.
Yeah.
And what that will allow you to do is actually have a bigger range of movement. That's it. Perfect. Lots of turning here. This has started to loosen flex. This has really bent in. And if you wanted, you could let that left heel lift.
Yeah.
You don't have to, but you could feel that, if that was something you sort of wanted to do. Rather than sort of have you setting up to the golf ball, and then saying, right, I need to be more here, it would almost be better to say, well, why don't we sort of create a routine that allows you to go straight into that position, if that makes sense, rather than sort of going in this way. Set the club in. Then you can take your grip and have your feet sort of touching, but opposite the golf ball. So if I drew a line from that golf ball, it'd be back to my feet here.
Sure.
Tiny little step.
Yeah.
Bigger step.
Yeah.
And then once you're in that position, stand nice and tall.
Yeah.
Hands on, and then tilt over. And to you, it's going to feel very different. It's going to feel like this is incredibly high, and it's going to feel like there's no tilt. Obviously, I can make sure there's enough in there. So club goes in.
Club goes in. Feet centres.
That's it.
Yeah.
Place your hands on. Tiny little step with the left, bigger step with the right. Stand nice and upright. That's it. That's it. You're trying to get your shoulders really level. There you go. And then go down to the golf ball.
Yeah.
Perfect. And that's perfect. So you have got some tilt in the shoulders.
Yes, I can see that.
You have to, because this hand is lower.
Okay, I can see that. Yeah.
Okay, so that's absolutely perfect there. Okay. So from that seated position, just a complete backswing and hold it. Good. I mean, I would say that's as much tilt as we want.
Yeah.
Okay. Even a little bit less than that would be ideal. But considering where we started, that's a pretty good spot to be in.
Shoulder lower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think there's more turn there already.
Yeah.
So your little kind of rehearsal at home, can you keep the head relatively still? And can you get the golf club, or whichever end is this end, could be the grip, behind the golf ball? So as you make a rotation, can you feel that that grip or that club head reaches my hand? There we go. Good. And you'll have to rotate the head, but that's perfect. Okay, and that should feel like quite a big stretch.
It does feel a good turn,
That's good. Okay.
Yeah.
And it should feel like there's more tilt
in
there. I want you to feel like as big a turn as you can in the shoulders.
Yeah.
And let's just go ahead and hit one.
Okay.
Okay. So as big a turn as you can in the shoulders.
Okay.
Let's hit one. Okay, good. 2.5.
So we've halved it already.
Halved it. Excellent. 1.9. Better. Okay, good. Good. Didn't quite middle it, but again, I like the swing. Okay.
That sounded good.
That was really good. So we're now down to 4. That last one was actually your worst one. It was the best quality of strike, but you can see that it was 6 degrees.
Yeah.
But that still gave us an average of 4. So before that last one, it was down at 3 point something. There is also a tendency for you to still leave the club face a little open. Even if you swing a little bit to the right, the club face can still be a little bit open. That's when you lose them out to the right. In my backswing, my wrist and forearm are going to do 2 things. My wrists are going to work the club upwards, and my rotation of my arm is going to move the club around. But for me to hit the ball, I've got to undo those 2 things. Sure. And that can become more difficult when the grip pressure starts to increase and there starts to be a little bit too much tension, which is one of the things that you've sort of suggested. So when we get a little bit too tense in here, it's very, very easy to let that club return with it pointing a little bit out to the right. So one of the things that I'd like to do in your swing is feel like we start to reduce the tension.
Sure.
And actually more specifically kind of through this hitting area. The more I can reduce that tension, the more I can let that golf club kind of swing naturally. And when it starts to swing naturally, it's got more chance of returning pretty square. You're going to arrive at a point which is around about here.
Yeah.
So you've made your backswing, you've come down, you're around about here.
Yeah.
But there's lots of things that have been done in the backswing that we need to undo. So if you can imagine you turned your body and your hands stayed very passive, it's very easy for that club face to sort of point out to the right. So whatever we did in the hands and arms, we have to undo them. Okay. And you'll see where that club naturally sort of wants to return.
Sure.
It wants to return sort of back here somewhere. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a little exercise.
Yeah.
Where I'm going to put this here. So it's probably, what, a foot in front of the ball.
Yeah.
I'm going to use a head cover here. And this looks complicated, but when there's no ball, it's fine. We won't get you to hit shots like this. So what we've done here is we've created a space where your club can arrive towards the tee if the club path is fairly neutral.
Yeah.
If it tries to swing out to the right, it's going to collide with that. So I want you to do 2 things. I want you to try and miss this head cover and actually get the toe of the club, which is this part here, into the bag.
Okay.
Okay? And you can do it you know, a lot to the point where it would feel almost like it goes left. Okay. Smooth swing, that's it, and just go through. Perfect. So a little bit late there with the hands. Excellent, nice and smooth. Let the toe go. Without sort of physically moving the club shaft, with your forearms you should be able to twist it. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily move from its position, but you can see how you can twist it. That's basically what we need through the ball. Okay, so it's going to feel like you're here, and then you're clipping the tee and into the back. There we go. And you can go ahead and do it, you know, a lot. Okay, just nice and smooth. There we go. Better. That was better. There we go. So what are you feeling you're having to use there? Yeah, perfect. Now I think some of these might go left. Okay, but that's fine. There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, so was it straight? No, but was it the right thing? Yes. Yeah. Okay, and at this stage, we know we're looking to develop the right thing as opposed to, you know, create a perfect swing. Yeah. Oh, that was a good swing. You didn't quite middle it, but it was a really good swing.
Got that one.
Very good. Okay, just lifting a little bit through the ball. Okay, so if you watch your body now.
Yeah. Oh, it's coming out.
Yeah, which is why you're just catching the bottom of the bottom of the golf club. Yeah. Hit me a shot where your goal is to just hit higher in the club face. So that would be, you know, basically feeling that the club is close to the ground. Yeah, let's keep it really simple because at the moment your club is tending to be a little bit too high. But I don't want to give you, you know, more swing thoughts to sort of complicate what's going on. So you're going to go good setup. Yeah. Hold it there. Let me just check your. Yeah, so you've probably got a little bit too much on top of that lead side there, so you can go more here. There we go. And place the right hand on. There we go. Higher in the face. That's your only goal. Yeah. That was a much better strike. Much better strike. Yeah. So you swung the club 0, which is dead straight.
Blimey. And
you hit it more at the centre, so your ball speed was way higher. So your average was 122, and that was 128. Yeah. That was really good.
180 carry, that's not bad, is it?
That was good. That was good. With the range ball, that's good. High in the face. Much better. Much better.
Yeah.
That little cue.
I got a bit of power there.
Yeah, that little cue of just where the ball is making contact, I think is quite a simple one for you to take to the golf course, but
yeah,
it's going to have some. So
Was
again,
that
you swung
a good
it.
line?
So you swung it dead straight.
Yeah.
That one went a little left.
Well, yeah.
But I mean, this is the centre line here.
Yeah.
So you're much closer to.
It's still on the
that centre
fairway,
line.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That green circle is where we are now, which is much straighter. Superb. Much better. Much better. Those last three are very different. Now, I would actually look with yourself, if I can do it here, I will, at just adding a little bit of loft to that driver.
And what about this setting?
I would leave that.
Leave that.
Yeah, I would leave that.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Ideally, the same swing as you've just done, if you
Yeah,
can.
doing my best.
That was
Got hold
better.
of it.
That was better. Much better. So that one's your longest and one of your straightest.
Yeah, brilliant. Carry 184.
Much better. Much
Yeah.
better. Okay. So actually slightly, I don't know if you saw that one, it's
Yeah, I
slightly
saw
turned
it.
over, but that's the right thing.
Yeah, it was a draw,
It was-
wasn't it?
it was really
It wasn't a hook, it was a
It was
draw.
really, really good.
Oh, that's good. Look at that.
Oh, now we're talking.
Look at that, baby.
Now that one, there you go, really good. So that has landed,
That's right on the line, isn't it?
that's your longest, and that could not be,
That couldn't have been straighter, could it?
there you go, 0 yards left. So that was better. But
He's good, lad. He's good. He knows what he's about, this lad, doesn't he?
ball speed higher, which is great. Club path better. Club face slightly closed, which is perfect for you.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a great swing. That was the one you want to try and bottle. And this has gone higher, launch angle.
Yeah.
But that's just the fact that we've added a bit of loft to the driver. So much better. So much better. Yeah, so didn't quite strike that as well.
But,
But that's going your longest. There you go.
that's still,
But look at your white one there.
yeah.
Dead straight. So look at this, 0, 0, which is what we would have wanted at the start. Swing it straight, club face point straight. We've got better loft on the club. We're getting straighter shots, longer shots.
Carry 190.
Yeah, that was your longest one. Okay, go on, one more. This is your last one. This is the one. This is the one.
190.
There you go.
Blimey heck.
Right, come on then. Finish on a good one. This is the one.
Oh, he's putting pressure on me, Joe, isn't he?
Not pressure. We've already got a good one.
Yeah, yeah.
So I mean, the last few have been much better. So
That sounded
it's a
good.
great drive. Great drive again. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Wow!
There you go. There you go. But
200 carry.
200 carry. But club path,
Yeah.
1.
Yeah.
Ball speed, higher. I mean, there you go. That's perfect. That's all you got to do.
Fantastic.
That's all you got to do.